Coming up, a new way to honor those who served and make sure they're with us as long as possible. A local veteran has designed a flag, a symbol, to let veterans know that a community is looking out for them. Welcome back. While the nation grapples with an obvious pandemic, there is an epidemic of another type that advocates say should not be forgotten: veteran and active military suicides. Well, today, veterans who now work at the MTA got together for a very special unveiling. Arthur Chien is here now with more on today's announcement. Arthur.
Well, Chris, the numbers here are alarming and heartbreaking. 1.4 million Americans each year are trying to take their own lives. So to say this is a crisis is an understatement. As a country, we're looking at the highest suicide rates in decades, with more than 48,000 deaths each year. A significant number of those are veterans and active military. Now, an MTA worker is letting veterans know they have a community, and the community is here to look out for them. He's designed a suicide awareness and remembrance flag, which was unveiled today at the MTA's overhaul shop up on 207th Street in Inwood. In recent years, the MTA has tripled the number of veterans working for the agency to over 1,300. Now, the Veterans Resource Group is there to offer support with services and career development. They say each day an average of 22 veterans and active military die from suicides, and the group says over 100,000 have taken their own lives since 2001. It is a crisis that's now exacerbated with the isolation brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. For the designer of the flag, Kevin Hertel, he's a subway car inspector and an Air Force veteran. This crisis is a personal one.
My father's a suicide survivor, and I lost my cousin by suicide in 2016, who was an Air Force veteran. And when I learned of the epidemic in 2016 and how 20-plus veterans, 22 veterans a day in active military were dying by suicide, it was heartbreaking. And so I spent a year designing this flag and just trying to give my contribution. And I think that we'll be able to eventually get the federal government on board, and we'll make a difference and bring that number from 22 to 0.
Now, Kevin says 2 flags are flown above the White House, the American flag and the black POW flag. He wants his suicide awareness and remembrance flag to be raised alongside them to give veterans hope and to encourage them to get help for their mental health, just as they would get help for a physical injury. Chris?
Important topic, no doubt. Arthur, thank you very much.